It is my ambition that if it was possible, we could prepare a book to take us gradually as we are on our way back to the place where Jesus was. Now, you can see the signs at the time, like these advancements in technology. But you know, if technology advances and psychology don't advance as well to create an equation in the to create an equation of life, the equation of life would not be balanced. So you have to have the advancement of technology as well as the advancement of psychology. So I think I can do something to contribute to the advancement of psychology. Now the Cubans built this electrical tower here. They do it from one place, from a far distance to another distance, but they pass through this community with it. Now I can remember days gone by when I used to be a person who lived in Cuba, and it so happened that I was this person here, not this body, not the body, but the person that I am is the person who used to be the father of the Castros, the two Cuban leaders, Mr. Fidel and Mr. Raul. You know, so they have some concern with this place where I am. And it's not that I am careless and neglectful of what they are doing either. I am not careless and neglectful of what they are doing. I'm careful of it. Now, one special thing about this community is that it has a accuracy in the act of drainage for the planet. When the water drains away from this community by way of the rivers that are here, the water don't come back. In the close vicinity here where I live, there is the number one drainage river that I would call Mississippi Sim 1. On the planet you have another Mississippi, but that is Sim 2. We have other rivers here like even Jordan, Abana, Parfar and all those Sim 1. But Mississippi is doing it the best. And we have all the Sim 1s here in this area. But right here is a central region, not exactly where I'm standing. The rock surface, the rock layer down below the earth, because is excellent, it's very tough. It's a tough igneous rock down there that drains the planet best of every other place. Like for example in Dunn's River Falls, where you have the Dunn's River Falls flowing, and it flows to the sea. But when it flows away, the water comes back. Only might be about 30% that stays away. In the Bible, you call that place waters of Meribah. Now, the name of it alone tells me that it is made by the people who used to do some merrymaking. So when they merrymake, and they know those merrymake and nothing else, they depend on human meat in those days for their energy, source of energy. It's like mangoes at their feet, but they don't want that to eat unless it comes to them in the form of human meat. Now I am paying attention to YouTube in these days, and I hear it is said that Mr. Haile Selassie is the second return of Jesus Christ. When I hear that, I feel like a bundle of nerves, because the first thing that came to my mind by hearing that is miracle. If people should have this great miraculous sense with them these days, it would cause the renaissance of slavery. So that's why I feel like a bundle of nerves when I hear that. I know in the Bible though, I know in the Bible for a serious matter, that Mr. Haile Selassie's name in the Bible was Aichaba. That's what I know. So I am trying to do my little part to see if we could even say start to consider preparing a Bible on West Indian affairs, to take us gradually as we are on our way slowly but surely back to the place where Jesus used to be. If it even takes us a million years to get there, but when we get there, we want to get there on solid footing. So I am considering to help to play my part in assisting the production of a Bible, or let's call it a book, that not that is not that we are condemning this one, but Jesus want to read another book. Jesus want to read another book about the interpretations, how they are. Because when you interpret them, you do it in respect to the West Indies. What you read in the present Bible, you read it in respect to England. Now, the West Indies is a place on earth that represents Earth itself. England is the place on earth that represents Mercury. Mercury is the planet of angels. The red planet, they say, the planet of angels. Angels are men that you would call policemen. Archangels, you would call them soldiers. So the West Indies represent Earth. Jamaica represents the solar system. And I am here in Jamaica. I have never been to America, England, or anywhere in Canada. So I am here. And one of my best friends is Bob Marley. I see Bob Marley as I know that Bob Marley is my brother in the solar system. Now he wrote this song and he sang it. He said, Ham Shem and Japhet, but it was Ham who was said to be the prophet. When he said those words, he's speaking of this very man who came here and discovered a place where his children should live. His name was Johnny Donaldson. He came to find the place, not a place, the place. The place is the comforter. That's what I call the place, the comforter. So now, this same Johnny Donaldson is the very person who Bob sing about when he says, Ham. Ham is known to be the prophet. Now, the same Ham, the same Johnny Donaldson who the Bible used to call Ham, is the same person that they call Mr. Fidel Castro. He's dead now, of course, but I will always remember him, because you know why I love to remember him? I love to remember him